Imagine this for a moment. You're lying in bed, the lights are dim, the day is behind you, and for once, there's a moment of calm. Now, what if I told you that just 5 minutes before you close your eyes could change the way you sleep, the way you feel, and even the way you perform? No pills, no supplements, no uncomfortable doctor visits, just a simple nightly ritual that has been quietly used for centuries to restore stamina, improve circulation, and strengthen the very foundation of male vitality. It sounds almost too simple, doesn't it? Yet, that simplicity is exactly why it works. The body doesn't need magic to heal. It needs attention, rhythm, and release. Most men think that issues like poor stamina, low energy, or disrupted sleep come down to age or hormones alone. But the truth runs deeper. The human body is an interconnected system, and the areas most responsible for performance and vitality are governed by circulation, nerve communication, and muscle relaxation. As time passes, these systems gradually tighten, stiffen, and weaken under the constant weight of stress, sitting for long hours, and lack of restorative rest. The muscles in the lower abdomen, hips, and pelvis, the very core of masculine energy, become locked in tension. When those muscles stay tight, blood flow diminishes, nerve sensitivity dulls, and the body loses its ability to sustain endurance. Yet the solution doesn't lie in forcing change through medication or artificial stimulation. It lies in guiding the body back to balance through deliberate, gentle touch. The 5-minute massage ritual before sleep is not simply about physical pleasure. It's about reawakening the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's natural rest and restore mechanism. This system is what slows your heart rate, lowers blood pressure, and allows healing to begin. When activated, it tells the body that it's safe to relax, to open up blood vessels, and to release the stress trapped deep in the muscles and fascia. It is this very response that makes the massage so powerful. When performed consistently, it teaches the body to reconnect with its own rhythm, to enhance natural blood circulation, and to reignite the pathways that support both stamina and calmness. The first principle of this nightly ritual is release. Men often carry their tension in silence across their shoulders, in their lower back, or in the deep muscles surrounding the hips and abdomen. Each unspoken frustration, every workday strain, every moment of physical immobility contributes to this silent buildup. To counter it, the massage begins with slow, circular motions just below the belly button. This area, often overlooked, is one of the body's most significant centers of energy. Gentle clockwise motions with warmed natural oils such as coconut or sesame awaken the fascia and stimulate lymphatic flow, easing the stiffness caused by sitting or stress. Breathing deeply through the nose and exhaling through the mouth amplifies this effect. Each breath signals to the nervous system that it's time to let go, to unwind, to re-establish harmony between body and mind. What makes this approach unique is its dual effect on both physiology and psychology. Physiologically, the slow rhythmic movement encourages dilation of blood vessels, increases oxygen delivery to tissues, and activates nitric oxide pathways, mechanisms critical to endurance and performance. Psychologically, it shifts attention inward, quieting racing thoughts and anchoring the mind to the present. The combination of mindful breathing and gentle touch helps silence the background noise of modern life, replacing it with a steady, calm rhythm. Within minutes, the heart rate slows, the body temperature stabilizes, and a wave of relaxation spreads through the lower torso and hips. This alone can set the stage for deeper sleep and greater control in moments of intimacy. As the body settles into this relaxation, the next step is rebalancing. Many men underestimate how much their thighs, hips, and lower back contribute to their overall performance and posture. These areas act like conduits for blood and nerve signals, yet they often become the tightest from long hours of sitting or lack of movement. By massaging the inner thighs and groin area gently upward from the knees, toward the pelvis, you guide the circulation back, toward the core. The strokes should be rhythmic, light, and deliberate, almost like encouraging the flow rather than forcing it. This motion stimulates the release of nitric oxide, the same molecule responsible for the vascular effects that many synthetic pills try to replicate. But here, the effect is natural and sustainable, achieved through touch and breathing rather than chemical intervention. Scientific research has increasingly supported this connection between manual stimulation and vascular health. Gentle massage in the pelvic and thigh region has been shown to increase blood flow, improve oxygen saturation, and enhance the function of endothelial cells that line the blood vessels. These are the same cells responsible for regulating expansion and contraction, key components in sustaining healthy circulation and control. Over time, these benefits extend beyond the moment of massage itself. The body begins to remember the improved state, responding more efficiently even outside the nightly ritual. This is how consistency builds progress, one small practice reinforcing the next until the results become second nature. Beyond physical benefits, this phase of rebalancing has profound effects on confidence and emotional well-being. When tension leaves the body, so does a sense of heaviness that many men unconsciously carry. It's as if the act of massage reminds the body that it is still capable, still responsive, still strong. This renewed awareness often reflects in posture, in energy levels, and in the quiet assurance that comes from feeling connected to one's own body again. What begins as a 5-minute exercise quickly becomes a reminder that performance and peace are two sides of the same coin, each nourishes the other. The final phase of the ritual centers on restoration. The lower back and hips, often labeled as the engine of the body, harbor a network of nerves that influence everything from mobility to arousal. Over time, these nerves can become constricted by the surrounding muscle tension, particularly in the psoas muscle, sometimes called the hidden stress muscle. This muscle, deep within the abdomen, contracts in response to anxiety or prolonged sitting. When tight, it pulls on the lower back and reduces blood flow to the pelvic organs. When released, however, it restores a natural alignment and frees the trapped energy within the core. Using your knuckles or a small massage ball, apply gentle circular pressure along the sides of the lower spine and hips. The goal is not force, but fluidity, slow movements paired with steady breathing to coax the muscle into releasing its grip. As warmth spreads through this region, many men report an almost immediate sense of calm, like a weight being lifted from within. The combination of pressure and breathing creates a loop of relaxation that extends from the spine down to the legs. This not only enhances physical performance, but also encourages mental clarity. The improved blood flow to the lower body also aids in detoxification, nutrient delivery, and muscular recovery, making the following day's energy levels noticeably higher. Consistency is the key here. Even a few minutes a night can gradually retrain the nervous system to associate bedtime with relaxation rather than restlessness. To elevate this ritual further, integrating controlled breathing techniques such as the 4-7-8 pattern can multiply its benefits by inhaling for 4 seconds, holding for 7, and exhaling for 8. The body learns to regulate the autonomic nervous system. This method reduces cortisol, the stress hormone, while increasing melatonin production, the hormone responsible for deep sleep. Combining this breathing with massage creates a symbiotic effect: touch calming the body, breath calming the mind. The result is a state of equilibrium where both systems work in harmony, preparing you for restful sleep and improved vitality upon waking. Choosing the right environment amplifies the effects of this routine. Dim lighting, soft instrumental music, and a warm, quiet setting signal to the brain that it's time to unwind. Natural oils, like coconut, almond, or sesame, not only provide smoothness for massage, but also deliver antioxidants that nourish the skin and support microcirculation. Unlike synthetic oils, natural varieties allow the skin to breathe and absorb beneficial compounds that can further assist relaxation and tissue repair. The addition of a warm towel on the lower abdomen for a few minutes afterward can enhance vasodilation, promoting even more effective blood flow and warmth throughout the pelvic region. The success of this nightly massage doesn't depend on perfection, but on consistency. The first week is about awareness, simply learning to connect with your body and release tension. The second week is about rhythmatic circulation techniques that guide the body toward balance. By the third week, you'll likely notice tangible changes: deeper sleep, steadier energy, and improved confidence. These changes come not from external aids but from reawakening internal mechanisms that had gone dormant under the pressures of modern life. The body begins to function as it was designed: responsive, balanced, and strong. Over time, this simple act becomes more than a health practice. It becomes a form of self-respect. Men often prioritize productivity and performance but overlook the maintenance of the very system that makes those possible: the body itself. By dedicating just a few minutes each night to this practice, you reclaim agency over your well-being. You remind your body that it is not a machine running on autopilot but a living, adaptive organism capable of renewal. The difference between fatigue and vitality often lies not in major interventions but in small, consistent habits performed with intention. It is essential to approach this practice with patience. Results unfold gradually because the body heals through repetition and rhythm, not haste. Expecting immediate transformation only reinforces the very stress this method seeks to relieve. Instead, observe subtle shifts, the ease in breathing, the warmth in your hips, the depth of your sleep. These are early indicators of progress, proof that the body is responding and realigning itself. Within 2 weeks, many noticed improvements in endurance and relaxation. Within 3, the change becomes a part of everyday life. Equally important is safety and mindfulness. Gentle, consistent movements always outperform forceful pressure. The objective is to communicate calm to the body, not to strain it. If any discomfort, swelling, or persistent pain occurs, medical consultation is wise. Those with chronic conditions such as diabetes or circulatory disorders should approach the practice slowly and under guidance. Natural health methods complement modern medicine, but they do not replace it. The best results come from harmony between the two, using knowledge to guide intuition and intuition to reinforce knowledge. Ultimately, this 5-minute bedtime massage is not merely about lasting longer or performing better. It's about reconnecting with yourself on a deeper level. It's about understanding that true strength lies in balance, not tension. When you nurture your body's natural rhythms, everything else follows: confidence, sleep, energy, and control. The science behind it is simple: improved circulation, reduced stress, and balanced nervous function. But the experience of it is profoundly human: an act of care, discipline, and quiet empowerment. Every night offers the opportunity to restore what the day has taken. In a world driven by speed, this ritual reminds you to slow down, to breathe, to listen to the signals your body has been sending all along. With each circular motion, each deep breath, you are teaching your body to relax, to open, to remember what it means to thrive. Over time, these minutes before sleep accumulate into something greater: a foundation of calm strength that carries into every part of life. The transformation doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing less, but with purpose. So, when you lie down tonight, take a moment for yourself. Warm your hands, breathe deeply, and let the tension fade. Feel the circulation reawaken beneath your skin, the calm spreading through your muscles, the heaviness lifting from your mind. In that stillness, your body begins its quiet work of renewal. And as it does, you'll realize that true vitality was never lost. It was merely waiting for your attention to return.